Hey guys, so today, one of you, which is Jessie Magical, requested a tutorial on this pudding cake plushie. So, yeah. So let's get started with the materials. Okay, so the materials you will be needing are felt in two colors of your choice, brown or black, thread, any color that you want, or just black, a needle, and scissors, of course. And you also need something round to trace, so I'm just using this little can thing. Okay, so the first thing you would like to do is take your circular thing, I'm using this can, like I said before, and trace it onto your sheet of felt that you want for the body of the cake. So you want to trace out 2 circles. And I have a whole bunch of eye pins in here, so trace out 2 circles. And so what I like to do is just like push it down, like really tight, and then outline it with a marker. So trace out 2 of those, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done tracing the circles out. You need 2, as I said before, and then before you cut those out, you're going to cut out the side part of your cake. So just cut out a side, and it depends like how thick you want the cake. So I'm doing it quite like that. That's the width of it, and yeah, so just cut that out, and then you can cut the circles out also. Okay, so now that we're finished cutting out the 2 circles and the strip, you are now going to thread your needle with your thread. Okay, after you thread your needle with your thread, you're going to tie a knot at the end. So there's your knots. Wait. Oops. Okay, let me just knot this up. Okay, so now that you got a knot at the end, you're going to take your needle and take a circle and the end of your long piece, and you're going to blanket stitch it all the way around. So I'll do that. Okay, so after you have sewn on the top, like that, you're going to flip it over and stuff it with some cotton. So I'm just using regular, like, pillow fluff from a pillow. You can just stuff it in there like that. Don't put too much stuffing or else it's not going to be, like, soft and squishy afterwards, but put just enough of pillow fluff. So once you're done doing that, you're going to put that aside and get your brown or black felt and cut out 2 circles for the eyes. Okay, so once you've cut out 2 circles, brown or black circles for the eyes, you're just going to sew them onto your other part. That's supposed to go right here, but sew on the eyes first. So I prefer to put them like right here, close to the bottom, so just sew that up. Okay, so when you're done, it should look something like this. I also sewed on a little mouth. Okay, so once you're done doing the face, you're going to put that aside, and we're going to start working on the raspberry or strawberry. So the first thing you're going to do to make a strawberry is trace out that circle-y can thing again onto a piece of red felt. So just trace it on. You only need 1 of these pieces. So, and then once you're done tracing that on, you can just cut it out. So you just cut it out. So I decided to make 2 circles to make 2 strawberries, so I can fill in all this blank spot up there. To make this strawberry, you're going to have to take the circle, and then take your thread and needle, start right there on the outside and just keep on going in and out like this. And just keep on going. So this actually, we're making a little like cherry thing on top because I'm afraid. Yeah, okay. So before you pull it tight together, you're gonna have to stuff it with a little bit of polyfill or pillow fluff. So you just stuff it with a bit. Then once you got it stuffed, and then you can just pull it tight, just like that. And there's the little cherry. And then you can just sew it tight, closed. So you just sew it on like that. There we go. And there's the cherry on top. And it's a little bit too big for the face, but that's okay. Okay, so once you're done with sewing on the little cherry or strawberry, you pretty much just make the strawberry one the same way. You just fold it in half and then sew it. Yeah, people have tutorials on that, and comment down below if you want me to make a tutorial on that too. And then, so after you're done sewing on the cherry, you're going to sew the face onto the body part. Okay, so after you're done sewing on the face, this is what it should look like. And yes, and the last thing you need to do is put on this little ring around it. Well, unfortunately, I forgot to do that, but I'm gonna use this ribbon. So you're just gonna cut some ribbon, a skinny slice, I guess. Strand, just enough to wrap around the pudding cake. And then you can just hot glue that on. So you're just gonna like put some glue on on the end of the strand and glue that on. And then just glue the rest on. And don't burn your fingers! And also when you're done, make sure to plug out the hot glue gun. So it doesn't get all hot, and if someone steps on it, then it doesn't burn. And there you have it, your nice little pudding cake or pie. So yeah, I think this turned out really cute, and yeah, you should really try it out, especially Jessie Magical, which you know, asked or requested a tutorial on it. So yeah, you should really try that out, and everyone else should too. And make sure to put your needle in a safe spot where no one steps on it.